Here at the Westin in Whistler, I'm joined by, I'm going to call her a triple threat because you are the writer, the producer, and the star, one of the stars, in the new movie Liberte called A Spy. I'm with Sarah, Megan Thomas. Sarah, congratulations on this film, and I will say this, a story that was really needed to be told because there's so many unsung heroes of the Second World War, and as we get further and further away from that time, it's easy to forget what happened. Tell our viewers a little bit about your character, and the story and the journey she goes on.
Sure. So it's basically the hidden figures of the spy world, and there are three incredible women in Churchill's secret army that spied in Nazi-occupied France, and I play Virginia Hall, who was an American and disabled, and she joined the war effort in London, became a spy for the British SOE, and ultimately the spy the Nazis dubbed the most dangerous of all, and the first woman to work for the CIA after the war.
Yeah, I didn't want to give anything away, but when they do some things at the end of the movie, it kind of update what happened after. It's really interesting to see. These are real people, and for women at that time, in that kind of scenario, it was almost distracting to me thinking about that because it's just harrowing, and your character gets the label undesirable, the most wanted person in Vichy France. Talk about the research you did for this film.
Yeah, so I had a lot of research. The SOE files, which is the spy organization, have files on all these women, which are fascinating in and of themselves. But then also I was able to speak with family members. I spoke with the International Spy Museum. So there was a huge community that really opened their doors, and I think it's because what you said, these are women whose stories haven't been out there in film. They're heroic, and they should be. And so people were really willing to speak with me.
It's also interesting, too, as more and more time passes and you get more and more freedom of information, access to previously classified documents, that all these names are coming out of people that did unsung heroic things, and you've got several other. Can you talk briefly, too, about some of the other characters? You've got a Stana that people may remember from Castle. She certainly has done a lot of work. Talk about her and your close ally and mate in occupied France.
Yeah, so the two other leads are the historical character, her name's Vera Atkins, and she is the real-life inspiration for Miss Moneypenny, for the James Bond fans out there. But basically she was the spy recruiter, and she was in charge of recruiting these women, which was an experiment to spy in Nazi-occupied France. And Stana Katic from Castle plays that role to perfection. She's so good. And then the other role is Noor Nayat Khan, and she is a Muslim pacifist. She is Britain's first Muslim war heroine. And she's played by the amazing Radhika Apte, who is a wonderful Indian actress, very well known there, just nominated for an Emmy, interesting enough. And her story is that she was the first female wireless operator, and she had to overcome her feelings about being a pacifist to enter the war effort.
And again, a thinking being that women would be the last people that the Nazis would think would be spying because they're women, right?
That's why they were sent in. They were literally set in because they were more inconspicuous. Yeah.
Congratulations on this film. I know, and I mean this as a compliment, these kind of movies are tougher and tougher to get done in this day and age of Marvel Universe, but it's a movie that people should see because these are real-life people that did unsung things, as I said, heroic things during the war. So I thank you for showing these people to the rest of the world, and good luck with the rest of the movie.
Thanks so much for having me.